What if I told you that some of the most dangerous missions in modern history were carried out by people whose names you will never know, whose faces you will never see, and whose very existence is officially shrouded in silence? No medals on display, no interviews on late-night TV, no autobiographies topping bestseller lists. Yet when a situation is so sensitive, so politically explosive, or so high risk that failure is not an option, there is one unit the United States turns to again and again. That unit is United States Army Delta Force. And today, we're going to explore what Delta Force really is, how it came to be, and why it occupies such a mysterious place in modern warfare. Let's explore right here on History of Simple Things. Delta Force, officially known as 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta, is the U.S. Army's premier counterterrorism and hostage rescue unit. While it is often compared to Navy SEAL Team 6, Delta Force is structured, trained, and deployed with a slightly different philosophy. Its core mission revolves around direct action, counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and high-value target capture or elimination. Unlike conventional military units that focus on large-scale operations, Delta Force specializes in precision, small teams conducting missions that demand absolute secrecy, speed, and adaptability. Many of its operations never make the news, and when they do, details are often classified or deliberately vague. The origins of Delta Force trace back to the late 1970s, during a time when global terrorism was rapidly increasing. Incidents like the Munich Olympics massacre in 1972 exposed a harsh reality. The United States lacked a dedicated, full-time counterterrorism force, capable of responding immediately to hostage crises anywhere in the world. Colonel Charles Beckwith, who had previously served with Britain's SAS, recognized this gap. Drawing inspiration from the SAS model, Beckwith pushed for the creation of a similar unit within the U.S. Army. In 1977, Delta Force was officially established, quietly beginning its journey as one of the most elite military units on Earth. Selection into Delta Force is notoriously brutal. There is no application form or open recruitment drive. Candidates are typically drawn from the Army's best, Rangers, Special Forces, and other elite units. The selection process is designed not just to test physical endurance, but psychological resilience. Long-distance land navigation under extreme conditions, sleep deprivation, and constant stress are all used to evaluate how candidates think when pushed to their limits. Instructors are less concerned with who finishes first and more focused on who keeps moving, problem solves effectively, and remains mentally composed when everything goes wrong. Many exceptional soldiers fail, and only a small fraction are ultimately selected. Once selected, training becomes even more intense. Delta Force operators train extensively in close-quarters battle, advanced marksmanship, breaching techniques, intelligence gathering, and surveillance. They practice scenarios in mock cities, aircraft, ships, and underground facilities. Hostage rescue is a major focus, requiring split-second decision-making, where the difference between success and tragedy can be measured in milliseconds. Unlike conventional forces that train for standardized missions, Delta Force emphasizes flexibility. Operators are encouraged to adapt, improvise, and think independently rather than follow rigid doctrine. What truly sets Delta Force apart is its operational secrecy. The unit operates under the umbrella of the Joint Special Operations Command, often working alongside intelligence agencies. In many missions, Delta operators wear civilian clothes, use unmarked vehicles, and operate in environments where even their presence must remain deniable. This secrecy allows the U.S. government to conduct highly sensitive missions without escalating conflicts or drawing public attention. While this has fueled countless rumors and conspiracy theories, it also reflects the nature of Delta's work. Missions where discretion is as important as firepower. Delta Force has been involved in numerous high-profile operations, even if its role was only revealed years later. From counterterrorism missions in the Middle East to the capture of high-value targets during the global war on terror, Delta operators have repeatedly been at the forefront of America's most dangerous military actions. They are often the first in and the last out, tasked with objectives that others cannot attempt. Yet despite these achievements, the unit avoids the spotlight, maintaining a culture that values professionalism over recognition. Beyond combat, Delta Force also plays a critical role in intelligence-driven operations. Surveillance, reconnaissance, and covert tracking are as much a part of their mission set as direct action. Operators may spend weeks blending into environments, gathering information, and waiting for the precise moment to act. This blend of soldier, intelligence operative, and problem solver is what makes Delta Force so unique. They are not just trained to fight, they are trained to think several steps ahead in unpredictable situations. So what exactly is Delta Force? It is not just a military unit. It is a tool of last resort. It exists for moments when diplomacy fails, when time runs out, and when the stakes are too high for mistakes. Delta Force represents the extreme edge of modern warfare, where secrecy, skill, and sacrifice intersect. While most of what they do will remain hidden, their impact on global security is undeniable. And perhaps that is exactly how they want it: silent, unseen, and always ready when the call comes. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.